Right now, keen recyclers need to drop off their soft plastics at supermarkets or the warehouse, otherwise it goes to the tip. You do soft plastic recycling?
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh yes, I do.
Plastic is evil, we need to get rid of it.
While the number of people who do recycle their soft plastics is growing, Lynn Mays from industry group The Packaging Forum admits with the current system, only about a third of all soft plastics would ever be recycled.
If you want to get those numbers up, you actually have to make it easy for people, and making it easy for people typically means, a curbside collection.
Regular recycling plants aren't currently set up to deal with soft plastics. However, other countries have come up with workarounds like having a separate soft plastics bag in your regular recycling bin.
So in the UK, and I'm just back from the UK, this is what they're using. You put your soft plastics into this blue bag, you pop it into the top of your recycling bin, and when it goes in the truck, when it gets to what we call the materials recovery facility, the recycling plant, it gets picked off. These bags get picked off and then they go off to be recycled as soft plastic.
The other issue is what all the extra plastic would be used for. That's where companies like Future Post come in. I'm standing here outside the Future Post recycling plant next to a slightly smelly, about 6 foot tall stack of soft plastics, which will eventually be turned into recycled fence posts. Now, Future Post founder Jerome Winslick says the demand for these posts is huge.
So pretty much we mix all our plastics in this hopper. So all the different sort of plastics are mixed together uniformly, and then pretty much the plastic runs up an auger and into an extruder and then into our mould, which is the shape of a post.
Mr. Winslick says if soft plastics were to be collected curbside, he'd need to upgrade his operation to process all that extra plastic.
It would just mean us to, maybe work 24/7 instead of 26, and maybe build another factory if we had a bit of support. Yeah.
So you think that it would be doable?
Absolutely.
He says there's plenty of farmers and vineyard owners keen to buy the posts, as they're relatively cheap and last longer than wood. Auckland Council's General Manager of Waste Solutions, Parul Sood, says she'll be keeping a close eye on soft plastics recycling trials taking place overseas, but she has some reservations.
We will watch with interest in terms of what happened overseas and how that might translate here. There is a level of discipline that would be required to actually put it in a bag and not put them loose. So how do you make sure that happens? And also remember, when recycling goes into a truck, it has some compaction. Would those bags burst? How does the soft plastic come out?
She thinks a monetary incentive, similar to a container return scheme, could also help to keep more soft plastic out of landfill.
You're adding money or value to the product, people then tend to do the right thing. So I think we need to think about how do we incentivize people to do the right thing, to make that effort.
But for now, Parul Sood would like to thank those who are putting in the extra effort.
For the people who are doing a great job, well done, and thank you so much.